Hi, everybody. I'm gonna give it a minute while I pop comments up on my iPad, and then we will get started as soon. Oh, I can never find the live. There I am. Okay, hello everybody, and welcome. I give it just a few minutes, not a few minutes, but a second here while, hey Daisy, hey again, yes, again. I was live for a few minutes this morning. I have my coffee, which is cold, but that's per usual around here. It's usually what happens. So I'll just give it a second. Facebook will notify you guys. We're going to chat about a couple things, some important things, and then I have some card shares. Hopefully I will not forget to share these. I'm going to put them like right here so that I know. A couple things. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm just going to chit chat with you guys. If you're catching the replay, you can comment. If you're seeing this over on YouTube, which you will see today, there's not going to be, there is a blog post that coordinates with this, but you will also see this on YouTube. So if you want to comment in the YouTube description below, you totally can. You'll see this today, but if you're on YouTube and seeing this, I'm not live anymore. So that's why I'm not responding. I get several comments when I do a live and I put it onto YouTube. Like, why am I not responding when you're like saying hello or you're asking a question during the video? It's because I'm not live on YouTube any longer. I'm live on Facebook. So let's dive in and chat. I'm happy to be here with you guys this morning. I'm happy that it is December. The kids started this morning by opening up their advent calendars, and I currently have some Christmas music playing up in the living room, just to enjoy it. Now, I'm in California, so if we could get maybe something other than summer weather here in December, that would be really great, because it is going to be 72 degrees here today. And it is bright and sunny and not a cloud in the sky, and you would think it was like the start of summer or like the end of spring. So I'd really love some winter weather to craft along with, but maybe it'll come later in the month. Maybe, just maybe. Hey, Teresa, thanks for joining. So the first thing I have that I want to update you guys on is the monthly calendar. So I have simplified this quite a bit for you guys. It is now only one page long. It's just one page instead of the 2 pages. And then the ordering information is up in this area here. Now that will shift depending on the way that the days of the week and the months fall. So sometimes there's a little bit more space down here, and then I'll just pop that ordering information in there. But this is the way the calendar will look. Everything that is in the dark blue is the things that are happening. So the last chance sale, the clearance rack update, my December class, which I will share with you guys today, but it will go live tomorrow. There's a whole video on it tomorrow. And then it just says new video and blog post goes live in some spots. And then down here it says, celebrations is coming. Hey, Kathy. So I've just made it one page for you guys. You can print it out and then it's one page. Everything in dark blue is kind of what's happening. Hey, Sylvia, with me and what you can expect to see from me. Everything in orange is just a crafty, some crafty inspiration for you. So there is like spend 2 hours coloring, make a fancy envelope, use embossing powder on a project. So there's some things on there for you guys to just be inspired. And then for the month of December, you will notice it says watch a Hallmark Christmas movie. So I am typically not a big fan of Hallmark Christmas movies. I think they're really, really cheesy, but my mom loves them, and she usually spends the month of December with us, or you know, a good 2.5, 3 weeks with us, and she loves them. And so she watches them all day long when she's here. And I do like sort of get annoyed. Like there'll be a moment where I'll be like, oh my gosh, if we have to watch one more of these movies, I'm gonna scream. But I have last year was sort of fun. We had a couple days where we just sat and it was cold and we sat with the fire and we watched movies, and it was actually really relaxing and enjoying. And so I have on here a couple watch Hallmark Christmas movies, and it's even better if you're crafting. So I have that on there. So that is the monthly calendar. There is a host code here from the 1st to the 25th. It's right here for you to find it. Please, when you're placing your orders, try and remember to use this. Stampin' Up! Is really getting annoyed with us adding these on the back end of things. We can do it. I can do it. I can call Stampin' Up! And do it. But they're getting annoyed at us. So they've said, you know, they sent out a little, you know, one of those like little memos that says, hey, knock it off. So I just thought I would remind you guys when you're placing an order to make sure you use that host code. So there's the monthly calendar for December, and I'm excited for that. And then the ordering special for this month is a little bit harder to see here. My camera is really low because I want you to be able to see the craft project, but my ordering special for this month is a full roll of tear and tape adhesive. So when you place a $50 order or more with me, you will get an entire roll of tear and tape. And fun fact, this is actually the same adhesive that they use to keep your cell phones closed. So your iPhones or your Android phones, actually, when they come apart, when the screen and the back come apart, the adhesive that they use to keep those pieces in place is actually tear and tape, because it is a very strong adhesive, which is just a fun fact. So that is the ordering special for December, which is a lot of fun. And I will also have my annual adhesive sale. So I do this every December. It's a great time to stock up an adhesive. That will come out next week. There's too many things happening right now at the 1st of December for us to dive into that. So that will come next week. I was live a little bit earlier here, and I shared with you guys the clearance rack refresh and the last chance list. So we went through that. So if you have any questions about those, please let me know. There have already been things that have sold out just since I did that live with you guys from the clearance rack. So make sure you get your orders in for those items. Okay, so before we get into our crafty update, or our crafting, let's do a life and business update while I share these cards. This is a swap card. It is from Chris. We do swaps on my stamping community group, my Blessed to Stamp group. We do card swaps. And this is one that we did a little while ago. And so I'm going to show you guys these. And then these are some other swap cards that I will share with you guys. This is a holiday one, and I loved the way she did this card. I love these snowflakes. You're going to see these snowflakes in my class for this month. But they're really beautiful. And then she always does an envelope. She embossed the flap of this envelope, which is a fun thing to do. I just love when something's embossed. And then she stamped on this, it looks like with gold ink, Marion Bright. And then inside has a die cut, which is different. I've never thought to do that, to put a die cut inside my card. So I want to share a couple updates with you guys of some things that are happening with with both life and business, because they're both very, very intertwined for me. So one of the things that is happening is you will be seeing less dedicated lives from me here on Facebook and on YouTube. Today is a perfect example. So I said I was going to go live at 11, and then stuff has come up and I've got to leave the house by 10:30. And so I'm left going live earlier than I said I was going to. or there have been times and situations where I've had to not go live at all when I'm supposed to be live. And the problem is my life is really kind of crazy a little bit right now with the kids and school and things that are happening. It's really hard to get to have to be certain places at certain times. Is really hard. This card is from Roberta, and this is with some brand new product in the upcoming catalog. We did a swap for an event that we were at, and so this is a card from Roberta. And so because of that, because it just is becoming increasingly hard to have to be certain places at certain times, what I have decided is that I will not be going live regularly. If I go live, it will just be because it works out and I can pop on here and be live. I love connecting with you guys in this environment of being live, but it's causing me a lot of stress and trying to figure out and coordinate and make sure it happens. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that I know I have one. Oh, I see it. I got to get up and grab it. You will be seeing blog posts and new videos from me on Tuesdays and Fridays. This is something that I have also changed up. There are some things just happening in my life that I've shared. I've shared about my mental health. I've shared about the struggles that I have with anxiety. And I recently started trauma therapy. Some of you may not know, when I had Violet, I actually contracted H1N1 and I was in a coma for a month after I had her. And obviously that was a very traumatic experience. And I think a lot of COVID stuff that is happening now in our world has really triggered some of that trauma that I went through. And so I recently started trauma therapy, and I'm really just at a place where I have invested in a lot of equipment this year for my business, new cameras and new computers and new setups to be able to better create and bring content to you guys. And I just need to pull back a little bit and be able to less is more right now, basically. And so I share all this because I do like to be transparent with you guys, and I like you guys to understand why I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing, or why I'm not, why I pull back on certain things. And that is why I just mentally, I cannot produce all of the content all of the time. So I will be doing 2 posts a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, and they will have videos and a blog post. And then if I pop in live, it will be because I'm in a space where I can do that and I can share, and it's not a situation where I'm letting anybody down by not showing up when I say that I need to show up. This is the next card. This was done by Iona. With this is a beautiful card. I know Iona a lot of times pops on here. And so Iona, this is beautiful. I love it. I love the paper and the ribbon. And so that is what I am currently just working through and working on, is getting those posts up for you guys. You will still see a monthly calendar from me. You will still see an ordering special. I'm going to share the monthly class. I will still be doing that. That stuff tends to work out really well. And then I will be able to just focus on what I need to focus on, and being with my family and taking care of my home and taking care of my kids is always my number one priority. And I just am in a space with this world right now that I cannot do all of the things and be in all of the places. And so I appreciate you guys being here and understanding that, and your kind words. And I appreciate the emails that I get and the comments, because that is really why I do what I do here. When I started this, I never started out to sell a product or make money doing this. I had a YouTube channel and a website long before I ever was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because I wanted to create and share. That's what I love doing. When I got married, I lived 4 hours from all of my friends and family. And so being in message boards and being on the Cricut message board and connecting with people was the only way that I had to craft with other people. And so I started a YouTube channel and I started a website, and that's why I did that. And it's turned into something so beautiful. And I'm so thankful for Stampin' Up! And what I can do here and how I can connect with you guys. But the heart of what I do is to connect, is to create beautiful projects and fun projects and to connect with you guys. And I want that to be the heart of what I'm doing. And I can do that better when I'm in a better mental place. And I'm not trying to be caught up in doing all of the things. And you know, there is a real push to get content out and to show this product and show that product and get people to purchase from you. And there is a push for that. And I'm just stepping out of that. I'm stepping out of that place of like, oh, I have to have this many sales every month and I have to outsell this person and I have to be the best and I have to, you know, have X amount of people joining with me and like this very push to do all of that. I just am stepping away from it and accepting that it is what it is. I will share with you guys the things that I love and be in this space and connecting with you guys because I love it. And if people order for me, then that's great. And I appreciate it and I love it. And it helps with my family and me staying home with my kids. And if people don't, then they don't. And I understand, you know, shopping around for the best demonstrator and to get the best deal and to get the most free stuff. And I totally get that. And I understand that. And I don't, there is no shame in that. But I'm stepping out of that space of trying to be the person that is outdoing and outselling and out sharing and out giving everybody else. So I'm stepping out of that and I want to just show up and craft with you guys and be thankful for the support that I get and know that that's enough. The space that I'm in is enough. This is the next card. This card was done by Amy. Amy did this card, and she did a really cool technique where she stamped the girl, and then she stamped the girl a second time on designer paper, and then cut out that designer paper and made that the outfit. And this was a technique that we learned at the event that I went to with Stampin' Up! Was how to do this technique and do the blending and the sunset behind the girl. It was really cool. So it's fun that she tried that technique. And you can see the difference between Iona's, who she just colored hers, and then Amy, who just did the paper. So that's really cool. Julie said, will you still be doing my scrap? Yes, my scrapbooking group isn't going anywhere. My membership group, that is something that I've always done. Right now we're doing December Daily. So one of the projects that we're doing in that is the December Daily album. And we did some really fun things with this. We made mini envelopes that have pullouts and journaling and pockets. So I will still be doing that because I love that. That is a major part of my creativity of what I love. So that's not changing. The only thing that is truly changing is I will not be doing any scheduled lives. If you see me pop on live, it will just be because that's what works and that's what's happening. My consistent content for you guys will be on Tuesdays and Fridays with a video and a blog post. And so you will be seeing that creativity in that space. And then we'll go from there. And like I jumped on twice live here. I jumped on to share about the sale. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I love their product. That's not going to change. Even if I wasn't selling the product, it's the product I would be sharing with you guys because it's the product that I love. And I believe in having core product and not getting caught up in having every single company's cardstock and every single company's ink pads and every single company's, you know, ribbons and core product. It's very stressful, I feel like, to have that. And so I believe in having core product that you can use and trust, and then stamps and all of that. Like, it works really well with whatever cardstock you're using, with whatever inks you're using. But I am definitely a Stampin' Up! Girl at heart, and I love it. So that's the core product that you'll be seeing from me. So those are some swap cards that I got. So now, and I appreciate your guys' support, and I thank you for understanding, and I hope that this I will get into a space where things will be easier, and we can go forward from that. So let me just show you the class for December. So this is the Blessed to Craft December class. Okay. Hey, Roberta, I'm so glad to see you on here. So my monthly class features a make and take packet. So if you are part of Blessed to Craft, that means you get the make and take packet. If you just purchase the class, you do not get any make and take items. And our make and take items for this month is a really cool pinwheel card. Now, I'm very, very excited that I made this. This is a pinwheel card. I've seen these all over the place, but I've never attempted to make one. And so I'm really excited. So part of your Blessed to Craft package this month will be the items to make this pinwheel card. So when you're a part of Blessed to Craft and you pay $35 a month, you get $20 in product. And then you get all of the videos for all of the items I'm going to show you. Plus you get your make and take packet. If you just purchase the class, then you get all of the digital content. So all the videos for all of these projects I'm going to show you, you get videos for all of them plus the PDF, okay? If you place a $50 order with me or more, you get the entire class. So you get all the digital content for the class plus the PDF. If you are part of my Blessed to Stamp group, my community, where you join Stampin' Up, you buy the starter kit, you get the digital class for free every month. So I know that's a lot. It's a huge mouthful to try to say and like, you know, help everybody understand what you get, what you don't get. But this is basically my monthly online class. There's just a couple different features. If you want the make and take packet, you pay $35. You get the make and take packet, all of the digital content, and the PDF. If you just want to purchase the class, it's $45. You get all of the digital content. If you place a $50 order with me, you get the product that you order, plus you get all the digital content for the class. So if you have any questions, let me know. All of this, I'll have a post up tomorrow explaining all of it. And I actually have an extra project. But the first one for your Blessed to Craft make and take packet is the pinwheel card. It starts here, just like this. And then you turn it like this, and it has a tag that pulls out. Then you turn it like this, and then you turn it like this. And it has these beautiful snowflakes. So that is project number 1. Project number 2 is this card here. You'll get all the pieces to make this. And tomorrow I will share with you guys the product that you're going to get. I don't want to go into that because that's tomorrow's information and post, and we still need to make a card here. But I just wanted to show you. So that's the make and take projects, those 3 projects. And then the other projects that you will see in a video is this card here. This is a fun one. We have the stitched snowflakes. We have this scene that has glitter on it, and I will be showing you how to get that glitter look. So there's that card. So that is another project. The next project is a 6 by 6 one-sheet wonder that you can do with the paper that you will get in the kit. And we have this card here. We have this card here, which is upside down. Next, we have this card here. And then this card here that has the silver snowflakes on it. The next project that you will see will be this scrapbook layout. Now, I know it's a little hard to see because my camera is so close, but this is the first side. And it has these beautiful snowflakes and the sequence. Another snowflake. So there's this side here. And then there is this side. And again, I will have pictures for you guys tomorrow. You will find out the product that you will get in this month's class. And then we will also be doing an accordion gift card holder. And so that is what you will see tomorrow. That is also part of this, but you will get to see that project for free without purchasing the class. You'll see that tomorrow, but the gift card holder is part of the class. So that, oh, and the last one is this, which is a hot chocolate holder. But also, if you don't want to do a hot chocolate holder, what you can do is take the 4 cards that you will see how to do, and you can do this as a gift. So we will have envelopes. I will show you how to decorate some envelopes to go with each one of these. And then you can either use this as a hot chocolate holder where you put a hot chocolate in there and a candy cane, and you give that as a gift. Or if you don't want to do it as a hot chocolate holder, you can do it as a way to hold cards to give as a gift. So this would make a beautiful gift. In fact, I will probably give this, just like this, to my mom. I will end up making one to share a video with you guys on how to make all of this. So I will end up with 2 sets, and I will probably give 1 set to my mom. And then I'll use the other one as a hot chocolate holder. So that's the other project. So my classes are going to have 6 to 8 projects that you will see on top of the make and take packet. So what we're going to do today is we are going to make my favorite card kit, because you also get a favorite card kit packet when you place an order of $35 or more with me. So anybody who places that order will get this card kit. And the paper I'm using is the Peaceful Places designer paper. This is really, really gorgeous paper. And it is what I am doing the class with as well. So what we're going to start out with is, I loved pairing the class that I did and this card kit. I loved pairing Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana with this paper, but the other color you could coordinate with this set is either Cherry Cobbler or Real Red. So it would have a nice pop of red. So if you don't particularly love Bermuda Bay, which I don't know why you wouldn't, it's an amazing color, you could swap this out for a red, okay? So this is just 4 1/4 by 8 by 11, right? 11. I was going to say 11 1/2, but I think it's just 11. Nope. Yeah, 11. 4 1/4 by 11, because I cut 1 sheet of cardstock down. Okay, that's going to be our card base. Then we're going to use a piece of basic black, and we're going to cut this at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this is going to be a super simple card. And you're going to be surprised what stamp set we pair with this. So the next cut we're going to do is 3 3/4 by 5. So that's going to be our cuts. Right? So what I wanted to do for my favorite card kit this month is I wanted to create a thank you style winter card, because Christmas is happening, right? So we're going to need some thank you cards at the end of the month to be able to send out or give out, or maybe you might even need it like throughout the month of December if you're going to you know, a party, or you're, you know, doing a gift exchange, or there might be some thank you cards that you need this month. So I thought it would be a great time to create a winter thank you card. And this paper is retiring at the end of the month, and it is on the last chance list. It is currently not orderable because it is currently coming into the warehouse. But once it does, it is retiring. So you'll just want to be aware of that. So all I've done is drop all of my foam on the floor behind me, but that's fine. All I've done is I've taken the black layer and the designer paper layer, and we've layered them together. So now I'm gonna put some foam on the back of this because I want this layer to be popped up. I accidentally ordered my foam. It was too large. I usually don't get that size foam. So we'll put that on the back, and then we're just gonna layer this on our card base. So far, really simple, right? So my favorite card kit, you'll get all of these pieces. So the only thing that you will need is a stamp set, and you can swap out any thank you sentiment that you want for this card. Okay, so next I need that's an entire card. I'm wondering if I have a scrap in here. I do. Look at that. That's what I need. Okay, and then we need a punch. And we can use any punch we want. I'm wondering if I'm using my punch that I was going to use. Nope, it's right here. So I am using this punch here. This may be a retired punch, but you could literally use any punch you have. And you'll get this punched piece in the kit, so you don't have to worry. But if you're making more of these, you can use any punched out piece you want, any die cut you want. So now, are you ready to see the fun stamp set that we're going to use that you're going to be like, what? Like, are you crazy? This is the stamp set that we are going to use. This is from the annual catalog. It's one that I have not even used. I got it way back in like June or July of last year, and I haven't had a chance to use it. But I loved this, a little note with the biggest thanks. And that's the stamp that we're going to use. And we're going to do a little heat embossing because this is such a simple card. When you do a really simple card, it's fun to do some embossing to have a little pop to it. And because the card is simple, you don't have to worry about being overwhelmed because this is just such a simple card, right? So I'm using my Versamark ink. I'm going to get this much closer to me so I can line it up. You press that down. I think mine's crooked. It was crooked. Just flip it over. Just flip it over. Ink it up again. You would think I would be able to get it nice and straight since it's a photopolymer stamp. And I can see through it. That's better. Okay, now we're going to take our tweezers. And we're going to dip this in my embossing powder. And then I have a little spot. Oh no, that's the dot for the eye. I almost took that embossing powder off. And then let's heat set this. There are great fonts in this set. And then there is a tiny bit. Where did that brush go? Oh, right here. And then watch the magic happen. Isn't that so fun to watch that? It's the greatest. Okay. And then I have a little bit of foam. Oh, look at that. Some got on the back. I guess I should have realized that. And it melted some of it. I'm just going to go ahead and melt it on the back here so it doesn't get all over my card. There we go. That's fine. Ooh, that's still crooked, I think. Well. Okay, so then let's put a piece of foam. Here. Bring our card back. Make sure you guys can see the card. And we're going to stick that right there. It sort of is crooked. And then one of the items that you will get in Blessed to Craft are these blue jewels. And you can see I've used a ton of these. I've almost used the whole sheet. Whoops. I was trying to get that lined up and it slipped. Okay. Right? So let me show you the other one. And I think the first one I did, I think is really pretty. Yeah, Miss, you'll probably just need to go back and watch from the beginning. I've been on here a little while and we've been chatting. So this one I really love with the tree, and this is just the designer paper. I did nothing to that designer paper. And it's really, really beautiful. I love it. But this one is also very pretty too. So these are simple cards that you can make as thank you cards for this month, or even for January. These would be really great cards. They are both really pretty. And the measurements on this are so simple. You just have 3 matted layers and you're just using the designer paper and any punch. You could do this in a circle. You could do it in a tag. You could add ribbon behind it. I mean, you could step it up definitely quite a bit, but I loved how simple these are. So this is the card kit that you will get for this month. If you earned the ordering special for last month, that I will be getting those embossing folders today or tomorrow, and they will get sent out to you guys along with new catalogs. So I will be ordering catalogs this week and they will be going out to customers. And if you are part of Blessed to Craft, you will get your catalog with your kit this month. So I love it. So thank you guys so much for all your support, for listening to this kind of update. It's not kind of, it is an update of what I'm doing going forward. I appreciate the support and the kindness that you guys offer. And I will be back. Tomorrow is Thursday. So I will be back with all of the details for December's class, which is what we just looked at. I will be making a accordion gift card holder. That will be our video for tomorrow, and our post. And then I will be back on Friday to share. I believe I have a project for Friday to share with you guys. And then starting next week, I will have a post and a video for you guys every Tuesday and Friday. Okay. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.